Come on, mayonnaise. I ain't got $7.50 to pay. Everybody now.
From Paris with Love co-host.
Whoa, from Paris with Love.
If love is John Travolta putting a bullet in your ass, then there you go. It's tough love.
you get plenty of tough love all up in your ass.
Okay, this is one of those movies from Luc Besson. You know, Luc Besson produces a lot of shit, man.
He's too busy producing, man. Instead, I was like, whatever happened to that dude who used to make those cool-ass films like fucking Leon, The Professional, and La Femme Nikita? Whatever happened to that guy?
He started making kids movies, man, like Arthur and the Invisibles.
Well, looking at this movie, it looked like he made another kids movie. It looked like a live-action spin-off of Toy Story with Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as the Ken doll and John Travolta as Mr. Potato Head running around Paris blowing up. Two motherfuckers lost their goddamn mind.
I know. There's no point in even talking about the plot of this.
Oh, no. It's just a lot of car chases, a lot of people running around, blowing
shit up. When we say that this movie is about John Travolta on cocaine blowing up Paris,
yeah.
We ain't lying. That's exactly what he does.
That should have been the fucking title. Yeah.
You see the Eiffel Tower just fall over by the end of the movie with John Travolta sitting on top of it. Yeah! Jonathan Rhys-Meyers in the movie. Now, for people who know this actor, he's a British actor. But in the movie, he plays some guy from Brooklyn. He plays an aide to the U.S. ambassador in France. Now, he's got a nice job. Got a hot-ass girlfriend. I mean, this is a dude, and can afford a Royale with cheese every now and then. Life ain't too bad for him. However, what he really wants, to blow it up. To blow shit up. No. He wants to be a full-fledged CIA agent. Now, to do this, he's put on an assignment with this crazy son of a bitch called Charlie Wax, played by John Travolta, who's pretty much an asshole with some guns.
My type of guy.
You know that really wasn't necessary back there?
Yeah, I know. I just like sticking to these self-righteous little pricks. Think just because they got a badge and a uniform, they can lord over us civilians anytime the mood strikes them.
And you know we can probably get that drink in any supermarket?
Yeah, I know that too.
So what's the big deal over some corn syrup, caffeine, and water?
Well, the big deal is my secret ingredient, which I could not take the chance that they would find out about.
And together, they had to stop some sort of terrorist plot that's, I don't know, it's going to blow up half of Paris.
Who knows, yeah.
but meanwhile, both those guys are doing a good job at it themselves.
Yeah, they're blowing away every ethnicity in Paris you can think of.
Except, if I was Asian, I'd be kind of pissed because John Travolta, there's not an Asian guy in this movie that he does not kill. And what happens when he runs out of Asian people? Starts killing Middle Eastern people.
He got 1 billion more as far as those Asians. And the Middle Easterns, they ain't got a chance in hell.
You saw some Africans in this movie. They were like, I hope to God they don't run out of Asians and Middle Eastern people because we're next. Even though I knew that the director knew that this was just a straightforward action film, we don't want to spend a whole lot of time on story. We want to give the audience what they want: a bunch of guns, a bunch of blood, and a bunch of explosions, but a hot chick every now and then. There were even some points where I had to say that even for them knowing, that's a little bit too dumb right there. I mean, furthermore, going to be offended. I really have a feeling that, and this isn't me, because I don't think that they intended this, but I couldn't argue with somebody if they came in and said, wow, they really just killed every brown person and every Asian person they came across in this movie. If they were Asian or Middle Eastern, they were gone. And the reason why I'll tell you why I'm giving this a rental.
All right.
And it's because I think if you had pulled John Travolta out this movie, you would have had not only a more generic action film, but you would have had a pretty piss-poor action film. I hate the Royale with cheese joke. You know what's he going to do next? Is he going to stab somebody and then do the Batusi afterwards?
I would have said, damn, he's doing it, Court. He's doing it. Look. I disagree.
Oh, look at that.
But that's me. I haven't had fun watching John Travolta in a really long time until I saw this movie,
That
to be
is
honest.
true.
And I tell you what, man, this movie, it's nothing but gunplay, explosions, and you know what? It's every cliche you've ever seen in any of these other action movies, but they managed to make it fun as hell. Don't ask me how, but they did it. And the thing is that I don't think this movie would have worked without the director of Taken. Yeah, it would not have worked only because this guy, when the action comes on, you are really involved. You are into it.
Well, my man, you give it a matinee.
I am.
I'm going to have to give this a very good rental, but I will have to say, give the movie a chance because it is not as bad an action flick as it comes across in the trailer. No. I like how they try to make John Travolta a tough guy.
Yeah.
I mean, so what they did was this dude, they shaved his head,
Yeah.
gave him a goatee for extra added toughness,
Yeah.
and then gave him like things like a bazooka,
Yeah.
a lot of guns,
A lot of Big Macs.
a lot of,
That dude looks big in that trailer.
yeah. You want to stop John Travolta? The villains, all they got to do is throw a hamburger across the street.
You're gonna see him jump across the fucking screen like Jackie Chan for that shit.
From McDonald's with love.
Yeah.